Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and US President Donald Trump are all set to meet in the United States after the two leaders held a phone conversation on Friday, marking an important development in US-Israel relations amid growing regional tensions. While Israel's Prime Minister's office confirmed that both the leaders agreed to hold talks in the US, it did not announce the date or location of the meeting, and during the call, Netanyahu congratulated President Donald Trump on the 250th anniversary of the United States' independence. According to Israel Prime Minister's office, Netanyahu praised the long-standing partnership between the two nations and said that the United States continues to serve as a guarantor of the global freedom. He also stressed that Israel deeply values its close alliance with Washington and appreciates the strong ties between the two nations. The announcement of the upcoming meeting comes at a significant time as reports in recent weeks suggested tensions between Donald Trump and Netanyahu over the direction of the conflict in West Asia. Donald Trump had publicly expressed concerns that Israel's military operations against Hezbollah in Lebanon could complicate diplomatic efforts that is aimed at securing a broader understanding with Iran. And despite those differences, the agreement to meet in person indicates that both the leaders are seeking closer coordination on key regional issues, including security, diplomacy, and the evolving situation in the Middle East. The phone conversation also comes shortly after the United States and Israel coordinated military operations against Iran, further highlighting the strategic partnership between the two allies. And at the same time, Washington has continued diplomatic engagement with Tehran in an effort to reduce tensions and explore a possible agreement. Adding another dimension to the regional picture, Qatar's foreign ministry confirmed that separate meetings involving representatives from the US, Iran and Pakistan were held in Doha on July 1. Officials described the discussions as constructive and said negotiators made positive progress on issues related to a proposed 14-point memorandum of understanding. Well, all the sides reportedly agreed to continue negotiations, with the next round of talks expected to take place after the funeral of Iran's former supreme leader. Meanwhile, Israel has made it clear that it will continue military operations against Hezbollah despite the existing ceasefire arrangement with Lebanon. Israel Deputy Foreign Minister Shahrain said Hezbollah remains a direct threat to Israel's security and argued that long-term stability in Lebanon can only be achieved once the Iran-backed group's military capabilities are dismantled. She maintained that Israel would continue taking action as long as Hezbollah keeps targeting Israel territory, adding that weakening the group's military infrastructure is in the interest of both Israel and Lebanon. Separately, Netanyahu's office also rejected a report published by the New York Times which claimed that Israel had considered assassinating senior Iranian officials during the last month's negotiations with Iran. The Prime Minister's office dismissed the report as fake news and described it as a total distortion of the reality. The report had alleged that US officials were concerned Israel might target Iranian negotiators, including Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi and Parliament Speaker Mohammad Ghalibaf, during the diplomatic process. Well, the upcoming meeting between Donald Trump and Netanyahu is expected to focus on regional security, the future of US-Iran negotiations, Israel's military operations against Hezbollah, and the broader strategic partnership between Washington and Jerusalem. And as the diplomatic efforts continue alongside ongoing military developments, the meeting is likely to play a crucial role in shaping the next phase of US policy in the Middle East and reinforcing coordination between two of the region's closest allies. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.